Hi guys, and welcome to the Crochet Cakes YouTube channel. Today I'm actually going to be handing over the reins to the Clarissa of the past, who is going to be walking you through an idea on how to use up your stash by designing and making a crochet fade sweater. This is one of my favorite store-bought sweaters. I've had it for years and I've been thinking about making a crochet ode to this knit sweater. Obviously the material is different because this is 100% cotton and what I have a lot in my stash of is wool. So I'm just making some plans as to how I'm going to fade it and take it from there. Hopefully I actually like the look of, but I'll be sharing this process with you. And this is what I have so far in terms of calculations of how long to make my colors, color changes, and how wide to make it, and things like that. Of course, this is all subject to change, but I have a place to start. So these are my colors. Some of them are very deep stash. They're at least 2 years old, and I'm just trying to find ways, playing around with them, see how I like them. I like these two together a lot, but then I also think the green should go higher up, you know, next to my neck because I look good in chartreusey greens. So yeah, I'm just trying to decide on this, really. I don't know, maybe I'll take this dark green one out. Yeah, I think I like these three colors better. Yep, go with that. Well, I've already made a mess and I actually forgot to share with you the start of this project, but I'm essentially going to be using extended single crochet stitches. I cast on, or I started with a chain of 149 stitches to work in the second chain from the hook so I could get 148 stitches, because these 148 stitches with a 4mm hook give me 19 inches flat, which is what the sweater, the other store-bought faded sweater, that's the measurement. So that's what I'm going with, and I'm just going around doing my extended single crochets, and yeah, it's gonna be a long one, guys. It's going to be a long one. This is row 2 of my extended single crochet, just saying. So based on the calculations that I had, this blue color is going to be about 4 or 5 inches, probably 4, because then I'll have 1 inch of rib. And so for color changing, I am actually going to be fading a little bit as I go, which does mean I'm going to have to work with 2 colors but not at the same time. So I'm going to be adding in this green color and doing a row of single crochet, and I'm just going to loop it around my finger. Then with my crochet hook, I'm going to pick up the green color, and I am going to pull tight on the blue yarn to make sure that it's nice and taut and secure and it's not going to go anywhere. And then I'm actually going to pull on the loop on my crochet hook. I'm going to pull that loop really tight so that it all is looks as neat as possible. Just going to make sure you're not working over your color 1. So I'm just going to be doing single crochet in each extended single crochet just so I can start fading in the color little by little. Just going to go around and then join. Okay, and once I've completed my single crochet row, I'm going to join with a slip stitch, and we are going to pull the loop on our hook tight and pick up our blue yarn. Hello. Okay, here we go. Picking up blue yarn, pulling the green tight, and then I'm going to do chain 1 and do an extended single crochet in each stitch around. I really like using the extended single crochet stitch just because it's such a stretchy stitch and it's less dense than a normal single crochet or a double crochet. So yeah, let's just keep working our extended single crochets all the way around. So we've completed one row of extended single crochet in the teal after the green. I'm going to do one more row in the teal, and then I will pick up for my green and do some single crochet. I'm just experimenting here with some fading techniques, and now I'm going to continue on with my second row of extended single crochet with the teal after that first green stripe that we did. This is really kind of an experiment in fading for me. I might not like it, I may like it, but either way, I wanted to work this project together with you guys because I know many of us have a lot of stash that we would like to combine and get something pretty out of. Okay, so I did my 2 rows of extended single crochet after that first green stripe, and now I'm going to pick up some the green again to start fading it in. So nothing special here, just pick up that yarn that you dropped a little loosely so that you can actually have some room to stretch when you when you're going to block this piece. So just pull the teal tight so that the green is nice and secure, and then we are going to do single crochet. So just chain 1 and work single crochets. This time we are not going to stop after only working this one row of single crochet in the second color. We are actually going to do 2 rounds of single crochet, and then we will switch back to our teal. Okay, so I've done 2 rows of the green, and then I did 1 round of extended single crochet in the teal, and now I'm going to do a green round again. And this time I'm going to do extended single crochet in the green color. And I'm just going to do 1 extended single crochet stitch in each stitch along this round. I need to give you an update on my faded sweater project. I haven't worked on it in about a month, and I just picked it up and I was just chatting to my mom via FaceTime, just bloop, 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 plugging away. And I hold the project up and she looks at me, she goes, I think that's way tighter than you wanted it to be. And I was so sure that I was going by the measurements that I couldn't see how that was possible. But I'm going to flip the camera around and show you. situation we have here, and that situation is that the crocheted piece fits perfectly for the waist, but on the hips, if we bring it down, it is about 2 inches too small. So I obviously don't really want to frog this all back. So my options here are to add another color and just measure this again and work all the way around and start slowly decreasing so until I get to this measurement, and then kind of just join it together. And I like that idea a lot because I don't have to frog all this. And I know it doesn't really look like much. It's about maybe 6 inches, but these are a lot of hours of work because there's about 200 stitches here. So yeah, so I probably will just, this is the color that I have that most goes, even though it doesn't really go, but it sort of does. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't like frogging, so I'm probably just gonna start the bottom piece again with this color, and then about 1 inch, 2 inches in, start decreasing until I can meet this color, because as you saw, it is the perfect waist width, or it will be once it's blocked. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so today is March 17th, and it's when I'm actually sitting down to try and figure out what my problem is and why this is not measuring what I intended for it to measure. So I double checked my gauge, and it is 4 stitches to 1 inch using a 4mm hook. So given that I do need 148 stitches to fill out the 19 inches flat just one way, but of course all around that would be 38 inches for the hips. So yeah, that's the measurement I need. Why it's not actually stretching, I don't know. Like, if I stretch this, yeah, it it has stretch, but it's not enough to be loose around the hips. So what I decided to do was to just pick up stitches from the cast on edge and actually use just a bigger crochet hook. So I'm using a 4.5 for the very beginning of the sweater instead of the 4mm. And I'm actually gonna just be working in the reverse fade order. So using this, yes, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, so yeah, I'm working in the reverse fade order. And what this means is that I'm going to start my green color, and then I'm going to start fading my teal, or actually, yeah, I'm going to start fading in the teal. So I started with my single crochet for this darker variegated yarn because when we first started the project, we started fading that lighter green color, we started with the single crochet. So that's what I've done. Okay, and then I'm going to work extended single crochet in the teal yarn, and then I'm going to work extended single crochet in the variegated, and then I'm going to work 2 rows of single crochet in the teal, and I'm going to fade that way. It should be okay. I just hope I get the measurement that I want. So anyway, I'm just going to keep working the single crochet and then pick up my teal to do a row of extended single crochet, then do my variegated with extended single crochet, then the teal with single crochet. So essentially this variegated color is now my color 1, and my teal is color 2, and that lighter green is color 3. So yeah, now it just got a little bit more confusing, but hopefully I'll get the desired effect. It's, you know, it's just part of the design process. So yeah, I'll meet you guys later. Okay, since I was already working topsy-turvy, I just decided to continue doing my 2 inches of extended single crochet in this variegated color, and then I decided to do my rib. So what I did was a row of double crochets to set me up for my front post back post rib, but I also wanted a split hem. So I just picked a side starting point, and then I worked all the way to like the other side, counting my stitches, trying to decide which one was half. And now I'm going to leave about a stitch or two in between the front and the back to account for that split hem, and just work about an inch or maybe more of front post double crochet, which I'm now working in rows. I'm no longer working in the round for this little piece. But so far I like the look of it. I really like this variegated color. I didn't think I would, but I do. So anyway, I'm just going to continue, and then I will actually fade my color in for this and do my sleeves.